Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, your Transport Tycoon, and welcome back to Interstellar Transport Company. This is an early release game that's going to be out on Steam very soon from when this episode is posted. Should be out on Wednesday the 16th. That's just a couple of days if I post this in the way that I've got it written down. Now, important to keep in mind that the developer is updating the game quite frequently. It's entirely possible that he's already updated it since I recorded this video. So maybe some of this stuff will have changed, but if it hasn't, things will be changing. I'm actually really impressed with Mike, the developer of this game. It's a single person who made this game, and he's responded to a number of issues that I and others have brought up over the last couple of weeks. So this is definitely... I love seeing a developer who closely monitors his game, responds to the fans, and interacts with people. And this guy is definitely doing all that. You know, there's some of my favorite games that you've seen here on my channel. They all have that in common. So big hopes for this game. I'm feeling pretty good about it, and I'm excited to see what it's going to be like to start playing multiplayer. But until then, we're going to stay with this single player game and have a lot of fun with this, which is what we've been doing. So things are going pretty well for us. We're up to about $15 million. We are crushing our competition. We've got our little colony on Venus going here, and things seem to be going all right there. I'm going to buy up this gate, not because we need it, but because I want to block out competition from being able to buy up all the gates there. Maybe force somebody to have to upgrade the base or something. Now, I could try to start up another colony, but I'm a little worried that like I can't do stuff on Venus because I started that colony. And like I don't want to start up another colony and then not be able to... Venus upgraded their own spaceport. Why don't you upgrade like building a factory, Venus? Because I'm waiting for these little building spots to open up here on Venus. And I don't really know whether it's... Like Venus isn't a gas planet, you know what I mean? But I don't know if... Maybe it's because But the habitability is 18... No, wait, that's Mercury. Habitability is 1%, so maybe the habitability is too low? I don't know. But what I do know is that if I'm patient, the game will start establishing colonies without my help. That's how Europa got started. So I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to wait for the game to establish another colony. Let's take a look at our ships and see if we have any that are losing money. Our Earth Europa ships still struggle to make a profit, but that's expected. We're you know, losing money transiting back and forth because it's just such a long ways. But we're building up the colony, which will allow us to make a lot more money in the future. We're also kind of dominating the trade out here. So there's not... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of refugees waiting out here, though. 8 million refugees. How do we get some of those refugees out of here? Why are they not coming back on our ships? You know what we could do here? We haven't done much of this at all. We could set up some rockets. So, now, will this give me the tooltip? It still is not going to give me the tooltip on where the refugees end up. But I am almost certain that refugees end up in here. You know how we can find out? Is by ordering a rocket. So, this is going to be on Earth Europa, and it's going to launch from Europa. We're going to launch immediately. Let's order it. I'm not going to bother naming this one. Let's just watch and see what happens. Maybe speed up the time a little bit. Oh, there we go. Launching immediately. Great. So it has 2 of 10. Right. Well, that's not quite what I wanted, is it? How about we do this? Well, let's look at our Earth Europa supply here. Let's go to Europa, and we will next demand. So maybe that will start picking up some of the refugees. And as a matter of fact, just to see if I can do this right, let's go to Europa. Where'd you go, Europa? Oh, hey! Oh no! Europa's population has gone down to 0. Well, now that's definitely a problem. Because, yeah. Yep, that's a problem. Hmm. So, let me write this down. Early access, everybody. Early access. So one of the problems that I had talked to the developer out over the last couple of days was that sometimes there'll be a famine or something, and the population of a colony will drop down to 0, and then that will destroy the colony. And he was like, "Oh crap, you're right. I'm going to fix that." Well, looks like maybe he hasn't fixed that yet. So unfortunately, that kind of just destroyed all of our Europa ships. And I don't know if it was because I tried picking up those refugees or what. If we look at our Europa ship here, will it tell us what's on here? It does not seem to tell us what's on here. If we look at it that way. So it's carrying two fuels. Now this one is carrying 25 refugees. Oh wait, hey, Europa's back. Okay, well I'm glad I didn't panic, but I'm curious what this Nan thing is about. That is kind of weird. I am going to actually save the game here, and we'll call it Refugee. There we go, just in case, because that is some strange stuff. That way I can send in a bug report, and I'm sure the poor developer who's gotten about 25 there's been 25 emails back and forth, so that means he must have gotten 12 or 13 emails from me with save files and stuff. He's probably sick of reading my name. He's like, vanillapcstrategy@gmail.com, delete. Nah, I'm kidding. He's a great guy, very responsive, as I said. And good, so he did fix that problem with the not refugees, but you know what I mean. The population being destroyed, because now the population is back. Our ships are back. Everything's back to normal. Plenty of demand for those things. Weird little bug in the refugee thing, but I am not going to worry about that. He will get it fixed, I have no doubt. Meanwhile, we are making lots of money still. No new colonies for us to try to worry about. Let's take a look at how the supply and demand and stuff is. I think I can upgrade or duplicate our ships going from Earth to Venus. And look at all those passengers going from Earth to Venus. Holy mackerel, I can definitely duplicate those ships. Let's slow time down so I can get that done. We have food Earth to Venus, duplicate. Water Earth to Venus, duplicate. Whoops. And come on. Passenger Earth to Venus, duplicate. Great. Food Earth Venus. This is water. And finally, passenger. Very good. You guys, you got it. And, you know, one thing we could do is maybe, what do we got here? We got food Earth Venus returning to Earth. I don't really care about those. Water Earth Venus, got a nice full load of water. Over here, passengers Earth Venus, full load of passengers. You can tell there's a food Earth Venus right there, full load of food. You can tell the bad guy ships because they don't have names. Earth Mars supply with passengers, not quite full. Huh. Oh, no, wait, it is full. Weird. Earth Mars. Oh. It's going to Mars. Oh, let's get loaded up on food. Never mind. My mistake. Machine, loaded up with machines. How is Earth doing with machines? Is it actually building up a supply of them? It kind of is. Great. You know what? I think I'm going to start taking machinery to Venus. They've got a pretty reasonable demand. I'm going to stick with the smaller ships for the machinery going to Venus. We have 2 Earth-Luna machinery ships. I'm going to change this one to Earth-Venus. Very good. Alright, we'll change that to Venus as well. Alright, now we're taking some of that machinery to Venus, where it's really needed. I'm even going to order a duplicate. Whoops, but I probably want to go through and rename that one as well. Right there we go. M, Earth, Venus, beautiful. Click that save button. Close that down. If we had any new messages recently that I missed. Pirates, food or water. Subsidies. Spaceports upgraded. Alright, no, nothing else too exciting. Close that down. How is the rejuvenated colony of Europa doing? Good. Good, good, good. Alright, still that little odd thing there, but everything else is going alright. Now, are our businesses still doing well here? It looks like they are. We're going to upgrade. Reputation's too low. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! That's really unfair. So, that is a reputation equals 0. Early access, everybody. Early access. And here on Mars... Oh, why is our reputation so low here on Mars? We're providing you guys with everything you could possibly want. Why do you not like us? Everybody's reputation is suffering. It's weird. Is it dropping? No, it's going up. Okay, that's good though. At least we got that going on. I don't know why you wouldn't like us. What can I do to increase my reputation? Nothing, because I've already got my offices built. Well, nothing I can do. At least here on Venus they love me. Yeah. Look at that. Love me more than anybody else. Far more than anybody else. Take that, stupid Europa. 0% reputation, my butt. I've got the best reputation in the galaxy. Look at that. Here on Luna they love me. They are lunar. Lunatics. They're lunatics for me. Yeah. Take that. I'll show you who's popular. If the sun itself had a reputation, oh, maybe it does. Company reputation, 77%. See, look at that, 77% reputation overall for Sol. Over here in J385, you know, I've never actually looked at any of these other systems. Pretty sure we can't colonize. Yeah, I don't think we have interstellar transport available yet. I'm guessing that's something you need to not research, but like that the game needs to discover or whatever, however that stuff works out. Wait a minute, what's going on over here? Why are there... Oh, who are you? It doesn't seem right. Repair and other system. Okay, that's weird. So looking at these very creatively named planets, you can see they've got all sorts of goodies and stuff. So you know what? I'm not going to really... Oh, is it me or do these stars have slightly different colors? They do. This is a red giant, red dwarf, yellow dwarf, white dwarf. Interesting. Okay. Oh, Earth or Sol is a yellow dwarf. Poor Sol. Well, you know who else is an awesome dwarf? That guy from Game of Thrones. So don't feel bad, Sol. You're Tyrion Lannister. You're the Tyrion Lannister of my heart. I will say that much. The Peter Dinklage, in my eyes, of the solar system, or of the our area in the galaxy. You know what I'm trying to say. In the Milky Way. The Milky Way is Peter Dinklage. Sol. Looks like we could use some more of each of these ships. No need to hold back. So, Earth, Mars. Big money, no whammies. Goods, nope, I don't really want to do those ones though. What I do want to do, first off, I can get rid of that one because it's not as profitable. And that one, good, I can get rid of that too. I want to get rid of all these older ships that go back and forth between Earth and Mars, with the exception of the goods and machinery ones. Famine on Mars, that's too bad. Here's an older passenger Mars ship, goodbye. Food, Earth, Mars, older style ship, goodbye. Water, Earth, Mars, new style ship. Alright, so that should be it for the old style ships. So, passenger, Earth, Mars, duplicate. Food, Earth, Mars, duplicate. Water, Earth, Mars, duplicate. There we go. Great. New ships. Passenger, Earth, Mars. You know what? I'm going to put that into the copy so I don't have to type it out every time because that's mostly where we're putting our ships. Whoops. And that one I am going to paste, except it is food. There we go. Great. And finally, here we are going to do water, Earth, Mars, save. Beautiful. More ships, more money. And once they launch, I will do a whole nother round of them, and we will continue doing that for a little while. Eventually, we will reach a point where we're doing too many of them. How is Earth looking on lots of people going to Venus? You know what? I don't really need to do so many people going to Mars, do I? I feel like we've kind of hit the cap on Martian passengers. As a matter of fact, I am going to change our most recent Martian passenger ship, there it is, to a Venetian one. Venusian. There we go. Venus. And it should be capital P, not a little p. I don't like those inconsistent letters. Alright, how's it look down here now? Yeah, except for I got those inconsistent letters down here too. So ugly. Go up there, and we're gonna go food, no need to shift. There we are. And here we're gonna change this one up as well. Go water, save, get out of there. There we go. Sometimes you get a little bit of lag when you have that ship window open and the game running in the background, but not too bad. And looks like those 3 ships all launched. So I don't need to duplicate all of them, but I am going to duplicate the food, Earth, Mars. And then I will let it run a little bit, and I will duplicate the water, Earth, Mars. And I'm going to go ahead and rename those now since we're in here. We've got food, Earth, Mars, and water, Earth, Mars. There we go. Great. Shut that down. Let them run. More money. Big money. Venus. How's Venus doing? Venus. Big demand for those things. So I could... And we could actually start delivering consumer goods if we wanted to do that as well. Still no rare resources being produced here, unfortunately. Where's the food, Earth, Venus? There we go. We're going to order a duplicate of that. And water, Earth, Venus. Somewhere in here. Water, Earth, Venus. There it is. Order a duplicate. And we would have to set up a special one for the goods, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. We're going to go food, Earth, Venus. I didn't capitalize that, did I? There we go. Food, Earth, Venus. And this one is water. Water, Earth, Venus. Save. Great. More ships. Big cash. Famine on Mars. Poor Mars is getting really beat up with these famines. Luckily, they've got 55 million people. Lots of refugees waiting. Oh my gosh, so many refugees. That is crazy stuff. Wow. Seems like an awful lot. Now, here's what I was thinking about doing with the refugees going from Europa. So let's see if we can do that here with this one. So that's going to go from Mars to Earth. And I am going to not accept those. This is starting on Mars, right? Not accept those. And not accept those. So it should only pick up refugees. And I'm going to rename it Refugee. Save. Alright. So I'm going to close that down. And we're going to go ships. And we're going to purchase new ship. We're going to do a rocket. We're going to put it on Mars Earth Refugee. We're going to launch it from Mars. We're going to launch immediately. I'm going to load it up with refugees. We're going to order that ship. We're going to close it down, and we're going to see what happens. Now, hopefully this doesn't destroy Mars. That would be a real drag. It did not seem to. Okay, that's good. Let's take a look at this rocket and see what it has in it. Oh. Is that me? Yeah, I'm green. And it has nothing. It launched empty. How do we get refugees onto a rocket then? Maybe you can't. Refugees, yeah. They will flood your ship's dry, climate-controlled cargo base to escape death. Huh. Rocket. There's my dry, climate-controlled cargo base. Maybe I need to, let's take a look at that route. So it doesn't show the maybe if I set it to next demand. Yeah, that might be a problem as well, but I will report that to the developer also. Let's try one more ship with that though and just see what happens. We do this. We do that. We go Mars Earth. Starts at Mars. Launch immediately. Order ship. And let's see what happens with this ship. There it is, and it's carrying 10 refugees. Great. Okay, so now I'm gonna order a bunch of those. And there's the timer. But you know what? Let's get some of these ships going first. I'm going to order one a day for quite some time, just to get those refugees off the planet. See what happens. I guess if I speed it up a little bit, I can probably buy them a little more quickly. So like I said, it gets a little laggy when you're trying to run the game and look at this thing all at the same time. I'm sure that the developer is working on that. He's really good about improving it. I've mentioned that a lot of times this episode, so I'm not going to keep going. But one other thing I'm not going to keep going on is this episode indefinitely, because we have reached a good time for me to wrap it up. So we've got ourselves a nice little steady stream of refugee rockets coming off of the planet. and they're going to be mixed in with all of the other stuff here. They should be. Where are they at? What's going on here? Yeah. Okay, they're all in transit. Great. And they're all running fairly... Wait a minute. Okay. No. Oh, no! Oh, those all launched on Earth going to Mars? What? Well, I guess when you order a duplicate, it's always going to start them on Earth. That's right. It's not like we don't have $18 million to just throw some money away. Lesson learned. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've had a good time, and I hope you will leave me a comment. Maybe click that like button if for some reason you're still watching and haven't subscribed. Subscribe. What's wrong with you? I will see you again next time. Bye.